Hey everyone, Dan Heilman here, and today I'm going to make a video on how I make videos. I'm going to show you the whole process, show you what I do. It's going to be probably a very long video, so I will add timestamps down below. Let's begin. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into Premiere Pro. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go into Premiere Pro. The first thing I'm going to do is obviously record the video, but I'm assuming you already have the video recorded, so I use OBS here. Let's show you. Ooh, look at how cool that looks. All right, so I use OBS, and I have different setups here, right? So I have a standard video. When I'm just recording a video, it's basically just going to show my screen, and it's going to show my picture overlay right here. You can see those options right here. I just have my camera. I use VCam to remove the background. I have an input for my speakers, an input for my monitor. If I'm doing a Twitch chat, then I use this format here. I have in the corner right here, basically the Twitch chat. I have some information. I have a very simple Twitch chat. I'm not one of those big streamers that has, a million viewers. So I don't have any of the overlays or any crazy stuff like that. So just have my picture and the screen and the chat. All right, so that's how I record the video all through OBS. I'm not going to go through setting up all the OBS, or this would be like a 10-hour video. So, okay, so you got your video, you finish that. Okay, so now we're here. You got your video. I have an intro template. So I moved all my stuff, so it gives me this error every time. But anyways, I have an intro template that I use for all my videos. And basically, it just goes through and it has a simple intro with some simple music. I'll hit enter. It's going to render real quick. So the very first thing I do is I just go in here. I just recorded a video on top 10 fixes in Summoner's Glory. I also have this little subscribe thing that I put in here just as a simple note. I removed the audio because it was getting me copyright strikes, even though it said it was copyright free. Anyways, so now I take the video I just recorded earlier. So you can see it right here. I take this video I just recorded a couple minutes ago, and I'm basically going to go and I'm just going to drag it onto the timeline, wait for it to load so that I can see the audio and everything like that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit the play button again, and I want to make sure that the volume is okay. So I see my volume's at like -12. Hey everyone, Dan Heilman here, and this is going to be a little bit quieter. I want to be the same volume. Today I want to talk about the top 10 fixes that need to have. All right, so I want to be the same volume as my music, so I dragged it up a little bit till it was also at -12. And then I kind of watch it through here, basically make sure I didn't make any mistakes. What I normally do is I leave a huge area, and I'll stop talking so that I remember to cut that out. So say I made a mistake earlier. I was trying to find some Cavalier set for these, so it does look like they're improving on. So right about that, you couldn't even tell what it was trying to say. All right, so I didn't want to say this anymore, so I'm just going to edit it out. So I'm just going to kind of quickly do it because I don't want to be here all day. So basically, I use this little razor tool. I'll make a snip. I'll remove this. And I'll just delete it. Get rid of it. If I make a mistake or say something I didn't want to say, I'll just get rid of it. And that's that. All right. So I didn't make a clean cut, so I'll just kind of leave it there. But that's that. Okay. So now I save it as whatever 10 top changes. Whatever. Doesn't really matter because only you're going to see this. So this is only for my own record. So I save it there. I hit File, Export. I have all these settings saved. It's basically just taking the, outputting it at 1080, 1920 by 1080, 30 FPS, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give it a name here. This is the actual name of the file. So we're going to call this top 10 changes to Summoner's Glory. We're going to hit save. We're going to hit export. And I'm going to wait for this to export. And you're just going to wait for it to finish exporting. The time it takes to export varies, basically depending on how long the video is and the recording quality and a bunch of other things like that. Once this is done, exporting, I will show you some of the settings I use. I should have gone through a couple of the settings for audio and stuff. You know, I only use a webcam, so I do put in some audio filtering, just some simple filtering, just to kind of make the audio sound a little bit better. So I'll show you that. But basically, I just wait for it to export, and then I will show you the upload process, right? Onto YouTube, what I do, how I do a thumbnail, you know, a bunch of stuff. Okay, so it tells me it was successfully exported. Let's talk about audio real quick. So I do just have a denoise filter in here that I set to 50%, and I basically just put it for the whole audio one channel. This definitely helps to make your audio sound a little bit better. You know, I don't use a professional mic, just a webcam. So, okay, so now we're done. We have the video exported. Now all you have to do is let's open up YouTube here. So I'm logged into YouTube. I'm here. I'm going to hit this plus button. I'm going to hit upload video. Okay, so now all I got to do is drag the video I just exported. So I go from my finished videos. I have them organized by which ones was last. Here's my top 10 changes. Drop it in there. Okay, now you can start doing everything for your video here. So what I like to do is I'll set this to basically upload to my channel at a specific time. I do this for a couple of reasons. Basically, so I can have videos that are going at a time that my audience is most active on my channel. You can see that all in the YouTube statistics. So for me, I get a lot of people from Europe, so I set mine to go at like 8 o'clock in the morning my time. This also gives you time for it to basically load all of the high definition quality before your viewers get to see it, right? If you post it right away, it'll be in low quality, and a lot of people watching it will have low quality. So, okay. So I want to say top 10 changes to fix Summoner's Glory. Okay, so, you know, use some clickbait title that you think people are really going to look at. And then basically I'm going to say in the description, I will say this, and then I'll give a little bit more information. So I will say things like guild boss, rune sorting. You just want to give a little bit more in your description, because when people search for your video, these types of things will come up. So guild boss, rune sorting, squad play, phantom fixes, server stability, etc. I don't want to list all these. Okay, and then what I do is I have a spreadsheet that I link in all of them. So basically what I have is I have a little if I go to my videos and I go to YouTube details, I just have a template that I have in here. And basically what's in my template is I just post this in all my videos here. So I just Control C and I go in here Control V, and this gives me like my in-game name, my spreadsheet where I have all of my data. You know, I keep a live spreadsheet that I keep all this information. I have a link to my other two YouTube channels, and just a disclaimer saying that any sounds are licensed by Epidemic Sounds. Okay, so that's that. And the other thing I had in that file was these tags here. So these are the tags I use. I just copy those tags. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit show more. I'm going to go down to tags. So I'm going to add those. Then I'm going to add some other ones like 10 top fixes. I'll say like guild boss, runes, just some other keywords that'll help people find the video I'm looking for. Okay, so that's in my little template. So then I go back up here and I'm going to choose a playlist. So this is just a Summoner's Glory video, so I'll just put it in the Summoner's Glory playlist. I will also come down here and I'll add the game. Summoner's Glory. Okay, that's that. Now I need to add a thumbnail. So I'll just show you real quick what I do for thumbnails. So I go back into my Creative Cloud. Obviously, I have the Creative Cloud suite. So this is a membership. Okay, so I'm going to open up InDesign here. And I'm going to open one of these other ones. So I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm going to open this one up. Basically just a picture, and I'm just going to put in here whatever I'm going to call this top 10 changes. And I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to keep it simple for the video. This is what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to save it as top 10 changes with a date in case I want to, use this later. So top changes, and I'm just going to give it a date, hit save. And then I'm going to export it. So I'm going to call it the same thing, top changes. I'm going to export it. I had to change the resolution to keep it under the requirements for YouTube for a thumbnail. So these are I use medium quality, and I use resolution of 190 ppi. I'm going to hit export. I set up this whole thing to be the exact dimensions it needs. So that'll export it. Did that go? I'm going to check real quick to see if it actually went. Yeah. So there it is. There's my thumbnail. Simple. Top 10 changes with a picture. Very simple thumbnail. So, okay. So I'm done there. I can get rid of this. Okay. So now all I do is I take this thumbnail that I just created, and I drop it in here into upload thumbnail. Okay, so that's that. I got everything in here. I chose my playlist. I got everything I want in the description. I got my title. Added my tags. Added my category and the game title, which is Gaming Summoner's Glory. So that's that. You can add some other stuff like recording date. I don't do any of that. So let's hit next. Video elements. So this is where you add like cards linking to other videos if you wanted to. So sometimes in a video I'll be like, oh, I already did a video on that, so check the link in the top right. So basically I'll add a card for that, but I didn't do that in this video. So this, I'm just going to add an end screen. This just shows like a generic end screen that links a couple of videos and a link to your channel. So I dropped that in, and then I hit play to make sure I didn't cut off too much of my video. Evo 7 S Phantoms. And then by the time they get there, they've just wasted their entire life's work. There's no way to get it back. So, okay. There's my top 10 fixes that need to happen in this game. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go down there, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not, and have a great day, everyone. See ya. All right, so that's good. I like how it went. You can't make it any shorter. It has a set duration. So I always have like the same outro saying, subscribe to my channel, blah, blah, blah. And that usually gives me enough time where I don't cover the video that I actually want to, show to people. I don't want to cover it with a bunch of stuff before it's done. So, okay, so you like it there. You hit save. That's that. And then once it's fully uploaded, it'll check for copyright infringement, blah, blah, blah. It seems to only check audio. So there's that. Hit next. Now this is what I was talking about, how put it public and do schedule. So what I'll do is first I'll choose my time zone, Detroit. Okay. And then I will choose a date. So this is tomorrow. And I will... This one I'm I'm just going to do this one today because I haven't uploaded a video yet today. So I'll just do today, and I'll do, it's 4:50 right now. So I will just do like 5:30. Oops, that's AM. 5:30 PM. Okay. I'm going to hit schedule. And then I'm done. This is automatically going to go up in, 40 minutes. And that's it. I just wanted to show you the process of what it takes for me to record, edit, and basically the process of how I upload a video to YouTube. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different than the normal videos I make, but there it is. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Go down there, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and have a great day, everyone. See you guys.